A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, in the chamber of heaven played Ruben the all-bright Protiste, who retired from the evil empire after 20.11 years of planting lush fruit-bearing souls amongst the plague of unexistence. The nothingness ran rampant there despite the ambassador's Godspeed to see his father's garden flourish. We are with you, Ruben.
He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. His words are spoke with God's breath. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. Manifest your destiny. Old man Jacob's well is now being invaded by the forces of righteous. Glory be to the Father and Son, it's time to show where the light is. Ruben AP, the God for this, the only man fit for the situation. They're coming together as one and fighting sin. His life upon this earth was only a temporary decision. He was lent to us by the highest power to form the Oldominion along with a handful of petitions. Sign on the dotted line if you want to be a part of the book of life and sit at the throne and drink one. Hey Ruben, hit my face with the back of your shepherd's staff and let me feel the lava of infinity dry with the draft of every single stroke of your wings. Becky Roan, your mother sings and it is open in the sky so we can see your Brooklyn rockin' with our majesty's finest. Wearing a camouflage robe, drinking a black tea, getting all excited cause your lightsaber is no longer a toy. Welcome to Weapon World, Ruben. I love you and I'm glad you're finally home.
We put no one above you. How does you describe he who make lives better than the ones who never knew Rochester? Rise, my genius jester, he who laughs at your lies. Wise beyond any flesh-bound man, never standardized. He walked his own road, truly a manifest death. He already hung halfway off the earth, so he'll never face death. I'd give my life in a minute to bring him back, but I don't deserve that. My spirit ain't ready for that, and he would never want that. A soul of gold will fold you up and cast you away, make you swallow an axe, but nice enough to let you chase it with a soul babe and grace your table. A modern day fable, I ain't able to describe at 16 what 777 means. All that he sees in all of his dreams, but I know he's living it eternally in the streams of light. And I can scream, but he just laugh at me. I mustn't lose sight. The same fight, trying to fight between right and wrong, but I now have a friend on the other side. Ruben, watch over our song, Oldominion.
On the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. His words are spoke with God's breath. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. Manifest your destiny.
Dear Mr. Ambassador, I'm glad to meet your acquaintance. Teacher of Filipino Phantom Fist, maverick of cadence. Oldominion on the seas and possibly besiege the throne. Passport for me to your glorious home. Is the ambassador airplane when guns blaze? Save his race, Mr. Propane. Punch world, miss shine and hit Spain. Zeb hit my face with the crooked cane. All loss is your gain. Gave a pretty boy for his pretty chains. Mom touched the sky, praise my king because you blithers the earth. Sing songs in your rebirth because you never exited the hearse. Your soul bursts out of your chest to get the gas face. R&B in heaven, son. Seven sponges is your thing. I can't wait to embrace your face with haste and paste my new name to your eyelids. We form the triad, I'm gonna have to dap your jib. Your eternal love gift to God because your trial isn't over. Pitcher of water from eye to those broads who are plastic, I love you.
Living in my memories, your fire will never extinguish a flame. From the light you brought me, touch me, my soul will never be the same. For giving me the strength to go the extra length and touch God. My physical selfishly weak, but my soul still feels odd. Wanting to celebrate you reaching home, being safe and away from sorrow. My soul loving the truth that will soon reunite tomorrow. In heaven you live, living your dreams by bounds and bounds. For Oldominion spread light to all inhabitants earthbound. I'm dealing words of feeling, willing in mics, kikes. I speak words of healing and still in the fight. One love, one life, one God, one family. Oldominion, unite. In a Voltron we walk on, swinging the sword of light. 2 days in paradise, there's 10,000 tears inside of my eye sockets. Ruben forever classic, your influence is magic. Rochester, you couldn't be silenced even in death. You eternal b-boy, forever resting fresh.
He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. His words are spoke with God's breath. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester, the all-bright Protiste, seventh spawn, his name is your death. Manifest your destiny.
I feel alone, sort of pride, life lied. He died, the pain inside, condemned to hide. I'll tear the hide out of him or her who applied under the rim. I feel content, I feel joy, so happy in heaven lies my boy. Bring noise, I feel tears, I feel hurt, that this physical deserves more than the dirt. I hate that death with so much love, I love that flesh with so much hate. I wish, but I don't, but I wish. I miss the fawn of Reuben. I want to blame, but I can't, but I do. Cope with suicide with life would be nice. Rochester, tell me what to do. Is it a fatal, prenatal, gate hall to LIP? Live in paradise, break Weston in peace. Think like a bastard, but bastard is not. God was the one who made the ultimate plot. I'm shot, I want it. Shot, I'm not. I felt it. I'm on some Reuben body wearing tactics.
Life free, a man of God. Now your soul source to eternity, Reuben. I'll never forget. Too lucky to befriend you. Thank you for lending me knowledge when I would pretend to understand. I was half of a man, so God's plan took action. And my soul thanks you for leading me in the right direction. No longer binded, constricted, deprived, conflicted. Your life depicted in the ride you spoke with words uplifting. These words will echo long after your new birth. To the heavens back on earth, the people you touch will find he search for God. You're one of his shepherds and one of the best of all time. And the microphone smashes through heavyweight contenders. You were the first to come and challenge Satan. Not even scared when facing evil, but God is your shield with a strength to battle a million nations. So will me at the edge of eternity, and I know eternal peace. I love you, Rochester. Thanks for teaching me to believe.
You led my hand through the darkened grotto, and at the end it was light. Sight finally caught my eye to what was real to me. From Jesus through you to me. Always black tea for a joyous moment. You always known it would be just fine up in heaven. Sadness in me swept in you as I was crying, but you wiped away my tears only to turn around to wipe your own. True love manifests itself inside me for you. Breathless, unexplainable, untamable, unbelievable, beautiful Reuben. I love you.
He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester the Albright Protist, seven spawn, his name is your death. His words are spoke with God's breath. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester the Albright Protist, seven spawn, his name is your death. Manifest your destiny. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester the Albright Protist, seven spawn, his name is your death. His words are spoke with God's breath. He walks on the edge of eternity in constant contact with his father, Yahweh the King Almighty. Rochester the Albright Protist, seven spawn, his name is your death. Manifest your destiny. The endless sea of steel.